Hello, this is Greg Britton, your Spokane mortgage strategist, here to talk to you today about the FHA 5-1 adjustable rate mortgage. And adjustable rate mortgages, no surprise to anybody, have gotten a bad rap out there. A lot of negative thoughts when you hear adjustable rate mortgage, but this particular one is very conservative, and we're going to take a peek at how it works and how it can be an advantage, especially to a first-time home buyer. So to do that, we need to look at the components of it, kind of how it works. And the areas we want to look at are the start rate, years fixed, adjustment formula, frequency of adjustment, and the caps. So start rate, that's the initial interest rate the loan will have. In this case, it's going to be 2.75%. It's going to vary, of course, day to day, but that's about where we are now with standard fees. Years fixed. Well, on a 5-1 arm, that 5 stands for the number of years that 2.75% is guaranteed, and that'd be for the first 5 years. At year 6, it's possible that it'll adjust. It doesn't have to adjust, but this formula will go into effect. The FHA uses the constant maturing Treasury 1-year money index, and we're going to add 1.75% to that index at time of adjustment, and that'll be our new rate. But there'll be some other qualifications too on that. In the caps, we'll look at that in a second. And the frequency of adjustment, that's the second part of the 5-1. The 1 means it adjusts only once a year. And then on that adjustment formula, these caps will apply. So if we go to adjustment and we use our CMT 1 year plus 175, we need to also keep in mind that the rate can increase on the first adjustment, which is your first one, and that 115 is 1%. So worst case, year 6, 3.75%. Even if the CMT 1 year plus 175 is greater than 3.75, the loan is capped. So 3.75 is your worst case for year 6. And then the second one in the 115 represents how much it can go up every subsequent year. And then the 5 is the lifetime cap. So year 6, worst case 375, year 7, 475, year 8, 575, so on, until it hits 7.75. And that is the lifetime cap. It cannot ever go above that. So let's look at a worst case scenario of a $175,000 loan, and we'll compare it to a fixed rate 4% loan. So the top half of our graph here, the black, is the ARM loan, and the blue on the bottom is the fixed rate. And the columns represent the years. The first column 0 through 5 years, and then 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And what we see here is that the interest paid, especially in the first 5 and 6 years, the interest paid on the ARM versus the fixed is drastically lower. The total of payments is lower. The balance of the loan is lower, so you've paid more to principal even though your payment's lower. It's not till year 7 that the rate could potentially exceed that of the fixed, and your payment could potentially exceed that. So 7 years in would be the first chance, worst case, that the rate and the payment are higher. And it's not until year 10, if we look at the red ink, that the interest you've paid total through 10 years, the balance of the loan and the total of payments are going to exceed or be, you put you in a slightly worse scenario than the fixed rate loan. So first-time home buyer, average 3 to 5 years of ownership. Well, through 5, we've definitely shown that the ARM's a better bet. Through 6, it's still a better bet, worst case. Through 7, it's arguably a better bet, even though your payment's slightly higher, but your accumulation of payments and interest is still quite a bit lower. It's not until year 10, really, where the fixed rate loan does benefit over for the first time in total over the ARM. So great product for first-time home buyers. Any more information on that you can reach me at 509-999-9991. Again, Greg Britton, your Spokane mortgage strategist.